Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Z2X. I'm here joined again by,
Mom,
yep,
the Gen X.
Gen X.
He's the low Gen Z. Are you low Gen Z or mid Gen Z?
I'm mid Gen Z. Low Gen Z is like probably about, hold up. When did Gen Z end? I think it was like 2012. Yeah, 2012.
Oh
Um,
yeah, so you're right in the middle.
yeah, I'm like middle. Yeah, I'm middle Gen Z, but young Gen Z is like 13 years old. Gen Alpha
Yeah,
is 12 and below.
it kind of is weird how they say alpha because
I'm the
alpha.
Alpha and
So
the
they're.
Omega.
I know it's like okay, that's really weird. Anyway, what are we're gonna talk about today is what every YouTuber is talking about, but when we'll jump on that bandwagon. Because I think that it was funny the way that you and I talked about it, and there's a little more take that I want to talk about. It's the Sydney Sweeney interview with GQ.
Ah,
Did you watch it?
yes, I did.
And so I want to talk about that, and I also want to talk about her because they're all against her with the movie, but I don't think you and I both had this conversation. I just think it's bad advertisement. I want to talk about her relationship with Scooter Braun because that's just weird. Anyway, let's start from the beginning. The infamous GQ interview. My personal take on it, I think that the interviewer was so extremely unprofessional. And in the beginning, I thought sounded like they were both having like kind of getting along really well,
We're
laughing.
girlies.
Yes, they
We're
were like
girly
that.
popper,
And
or whatever they say.
even though I need to look up to see how old that interviewer is, because I think she's older than she acts. But during the interview, her face was so, her wording and how she wouldn't look at uh, Sydney Sweeney when she was asking those questions about the jeans ad and President Trump. I mean, you're not supposed to be so biased and lead people into it. You're supposed to just let them, you're supposed to, it's a freaking entertainment. Talk about her movie that she's got. Like, why are you talking about this crap? I mean, I just found it. The chick to me acted like she was so trying to be morally superior than
She was trying
Sydney
to give
Sweeney.
gotchas, right?
Yeah, oh, gotcha. But she couldn't even look at her, and she was it was just a really weird, insufferable look on her face.
Yeah,
And I was saying that she was trying to be morally superior, and you were saying another thing for it.
so basically, so she's trying to be morally superior, but really, kind of looking at it. So there's a certain face look she has in her face when she's like, "You're gonna disavow white supremacy," and she's like, I'll disavow whatever I want when I feel like it's the time to do it. Basically, I'll do what I
Yeah,
want. And
I have a
she
platform
gives
myself. I can say my own platform, is what I
yeah
felt like that's what
yeah
she was
and
saying.
she was like the interviewer was giving this like people are saying it's confident. I think it's like a sniveling face. It's a type of confidence that is like I'm weaker than you. That's why you should pity me and you should do what I say because you have to protect me. Basically, it's like pathetic
See,
people do it.
I took it the other way. Like she was trying to do that gotcha, and I'm so morally
Well,
superior
it's both.
than
Yeah.
this girl. And mind you, the girl is 28 years old, and I'm looking up who this chick is. Her name is Kate Stoffel, and I'm gonna look up her age. She if it has her age, she's probably one of those. Oh yeah, so she's 36. I think. Let me see for sure. So yeah, so she's over 10 years older than her, and she's trying to act like she's so young. That weird. It's so fake.
The
And I
millennial
thought,
laugh.
yeah, and the thing is that the GQ turned off their comments. I didn't even know that it had comments. I had watched other YouTubers when it first came out were talking like, "Oh my God, did you read the comments?" And so they totally took off all the comments about it, which is kind of funny because
Yeah.
that means, like, what does that mean?
That means they
That
had overwhelmingly negative. Hold on, I have the
exactly.
extension that shows like
She's 37
likes
is
to
how old the
dislikes.
lady is.
Let me take a look here.
Yeah.
Um,
So that chick is 37 years old,
Also, by the
and
way,
she's
from because you were talking about turning comments off before we pivot too quickly.
yeah,
I just
okay.
checked here, so it has, so there's a extension that turns back on dislikes. It isn't always accurate, and it goes based off of who has the extension combined with, basically possible data and just like statistics, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, okay.
so you're probably going to get within a 20% ratio of this. However, it has 6.8k likes with 34,000 dislikes is the ratio. With the over 80%, it looks like
And
90% dislike.
nobody can see that. Like a regular person watching it don't see that. Like you know how to go into that and look
I
at
mean,
it.
but
But
it's still, yeah, like normal people don't see that, but that's a stronger thing though, because less people are less likely to dislike without seeing their dislikes pop up. So that means that if people
yeah,
are disliking actively, that means that like they don't care and they're like, this sucks.
yeah. And the comments, that's what everybody was talking about, the comments. Like, why is this woman's insufferable weird smile? She's 37 years old and she's smiling like a catty, bitchy high schooler or
Yeah.
Karen. She's like a Karen.
Who's
Her name's
this?
Kathy.
Who's
She's
this
close enough,
sassy
huh?
child?
Like she's trying to be so cool. And truthfully, I thought it was hilarious though. Sydney Sweeney's her all you know what, and she didn't even read the room. Like and I think that's why she didn't look at her when she was asking those questions, because
Well,
Sydney Sweeney's face was like,
well,
"What the
well,
fuck
well.
did you just
That's
do?"
that's the thing that I truly believe though, is that when sniveling is instead of just confidence, is because not looking at someone is a sign of she is not confident in herself. She knows
No,
herself to be
exactly.
weak and
And she knows what she's
pitiful.
asking is not good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
she truly is not actually like, oh, I'm better than you. It's like,
but most people that think that, okay, just from my personal old age lady, you know, experience, most people who are like that think they're so morally superior, in reality, I think are extremely insecure, because they have to hold on to something to make themselves feel better and put other people down. Do you know what do you know what I'm talking about? Like
yeah.
they have to feel better about themselves because they probably are actually quite insecure. She's in the fashion industry, and this chick is like, she's a plain Jane, you know,
Yeah,
that
nobody.
lady. And she's clearly not even a very good interviewer. GQ, get your shit together,
Yeah,
find
but
somebody who's
yeah,
better.
that's why I'm saying is that she's just sniveling at everything that she's doing, because she's got that like, I'm really just like a sucky person kind of feel to her, right? Like I generally, what would the word be for it? It's like I'm less. She knows that she's not even as close as popular as
I
Sydney
feel like
Sweeney.
most people that I heard, they said she's insufferable. To
Yeah,
listen to this woman and the way she talked. Oh my God, I know. Like she's trying to be this young person talking like
yeah.
that. Like a weird Valley Girl. Like when we were kids, it was a Valley Girl talk. It's such this, nah. Oh my, I know.
It's like
Tell me
she's trying to it's like
that.
she's trying to appeal. It reminds me of like those people that are like like, oh my god, you're so right, or like even those dudes where it's like, they like a chick, so they're like, oh my god, you're so right, like all they're trying to do is play like,
They're fake.
yeah, they're
It's just
fake
fake.
people
It's
pleasers,
just
but the
fake.
moment
Yeah.
that they want something, they turn around. That's why I consider them like this, like Worm Tongue from Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings, right, with
Yeah.
Saruman, where it's like as soon as like they can get the upper hand on you, they will be
They
like,
will.
screw off. They don't
And she
actually
did.
have any morals.
And she tried to do that, and it backfired, because like you just saw the dislikes and likes. And I mean, I think that she never even asked her. She asked her a little bit about the movie that she's in, the boxing,
Yeah.
but she didn't ask her about the controversy that's been surrounding it by it. And I think though, and it's this actress, and let me look her up. She the actress that is going to be, she was in Orange is the New Black, that's giving her shit,
Uh,
is she's this lesbian chick. She also did a movie, and she's mad because Taylor or Sydney Sweeney isn't lesbian, and the chick that in real life is a lesbian. And because Sydney Sweeney, in her opinion, is against gays, which Sydney Sweeney obviously she's not against gays because she's playing a freaking gay woman. I mean, it's like, do you hear yourself talk?
Yeah, that's weird because there is
It's like
people in acting that won't play a character that doesn't line up with that. Like they're like, especially I've seen in many like Hispanic or like Spanish Latin actors where they're like no, I won't play that. I will refuse because of religious or whatever beliefs.
Exactly. And obviously Sydney Sweeney isn't that. And the real woman who is actually the boxer that Sydney Sweeney is playing, she supports Sydney Sweeney 100%. She's like, you guys are crazy. I think that the movie is flopping because it had horrible advertisement. Nobody even knew it was out. You know what I mean? Like they didn't let people know that it was coming out. I didn't see it anywhere.
Yeah, that's an issue of the production company.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing that I don't know why she didn't bring up, she did ask her about dating, right? That she had broken up with. Was she engaged to somebody or something like that? I don't know much about.
Yes, she was. She was engaged to Jonathan. Jonathan Davino. Yes.
So, what's his age?
Jonathan Davino. He's a businessman, and he is 42 years old.
Oh my God! So she has a thing for older men because
Clearly.
now she's dating, a Scooter Braun who's 44, and she's 28. I would never have dated a 44-year-old man at 28. I just don't think that. I question the man. And Scooter Braun has got a lot of gossip baggage behind him. He used to be a manager for Demi Lovato and
Justin Bieber, right? Was it?
Yeah, Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande. I think he bought Taylor Swift's her master for her first six records.
Yeah.
Albums. He bought the master and she just bought him back. I think he was actually even Kanye West's manager.
Well, I got Mr. West.
So, and Idina Menzel, I don't know how you say her first name. She was in Frozen and stuff. So he was all these big wigs manager, and all of them started dropping him like in 2019. Like he had a really bad reputation for. Like, look at fucking Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande. I mean, and Justin Bieber. Like, they are not well mentally.
Because,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because of the abuse that they suffered at the hands of the industry, right?
Yeah, and he was
really
their manager.
Yeah,
he was their manager.
I remember hearing.
And so,
yeah, okay, now I remember. I remember hearing stories of like piece of shit. Like he's the kind of guy that would like pass, like, all I'm saying is pass people like Justin Bieber off to like Diddy and stuff when they
That's what I was just gonna say. I was gonna say exact same
thing. These people were in leagues with P. Diddy.
Yeah, and so I guess he's not a manager anymore with that. Now he's like a business investor or something, because now he learned his lesson over the whole thing. And
you see, guys, I don't do any of that sex trafficking stuff. I simply invest in my money in it.
Well, Justin Bieber, because I know he had to cancel his tour, right? Because he had that facial paralysis thing.
Yeah.
And so, and I guess there's a bunch of crap going on behind the scenes. No, I don't know. I mean, Justin Bieber's not saying anything. Obviously, Scooter Braun's not saying anything. But from the rumor mill, Justin Bieber was trying to distance himself from Scooter Braun because of all the P. Diddy stuff and everything in the past and things that Scooter Braun put him into, like, you know, around these people that are not healthy individuals. Kanye, hello, Demi Lovato, she's doing better now, but whatever her name is, Ariana Grande, they're all mentally got some problems. And then, I mean, now I guess they settled out of court, but I guess Justin Bieber had to pay him $30 million, which I'm like thinking, dude, you were his manager. You probably siphoned up so much of that when he was a kid. I don't know how that they ended up settling for $30 million. Because I read somewhere that it was only $8 million that he was out of money because of that tour was canceled.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he had paid off the stuff that, because you know when you cancel a tour really fast, you still have all these people that were contracted to work for you and travel.
Contracted, the tickets that you have to refund.
Exactly. Yeah, all of that. But I mean, who knows? Everybody, I believe that people can do better and be better in their lives, but I don't see how Sydney Sweeney could be with this person. And nobody's talking about this. It's really kind of weird to me. He's a weirdo. And I'm sorry, Sydney Sweeney, but he's too old for you. You need to find a nice dude that's, closer to your own age. But she clearly likes older men. That's just kind of weird to me. But
a lot of women
I just like
do.
nobody's talking about that. That he's kind of a creepy, and she's such a star that I would have questions of why this dude, knowing his history, she should run. She should run, is what my point is. But maybe she sees something in him that I don't know. I just think it's a very weird, creepy relationship.
I mean, looking here, like Business Insider, surveys show significant portion of women are open to having dated a man 10 years older with 57%.
Yeah, but he's older than 10.
Yeah, but wait.
He's
indicating 57%.
He's 16.
Let me continue.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Of unmarried women are open to dating someone 10 or more years older. 14% of women prefer men than 10 years older, and then let's see here, and then like that also goes like some people. It's like about 8% of people would be open or enjoy dating someone even 20 years older than them, women.
See, and I think this is what I think from those statistics. I believe those are probably young women who don't have their own career or want to be taken care of. But this is Sydney Sweeney. She is her own. She has her own career. She's, in her own right. She's a star, right? She's like your guys' generation hot chick, right? Am I right? Am I right?
I mean, me and my friends have talked about this before. I don't think any of us really find like Sydney Sweeney like super duper like attractive or anything. Like we all,
oh, yeah?
No, like every single one of us out of my dudes, like six dudes. What was like someone really attractive back in the day? Like she was in all of the commercials and stuff. What was her name?
I couldn't tell you because you mean the number one Cindy Crawford?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sydney Crawford. Funny enough, that's Sydney. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like people like that, where it's like they're uber attractive or like super attractive. I think all of us are like, yeah, she's attractive and cute, but she's not like this is the hottest woman ever kind of thing. Like not like
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. No. Like all of us think she's attractive, but not like.
She's not like the hottie.
Yeah, more men think that Sabrina Carpenter is attractive, actually.
I gotta look up Sabrina Carpenter. Let me see.
She's the espresso girl.
Oh, I spelled her name wrong. Oh my God, she's very sexy looking.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Yeah. You get it. You get it, right?
I'm like, oh my God, she's very sexy. Yeah, she looks, you know what? She looks like Sabrina Carpenter gives me the Eastern European woman vibe.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
She's a Ukrainian. She's a Bulgarian, one of those peoples.
Yeah, but I think she has, I'll look it up.
So, Sydney Sweeney gives me the all-American chick vibe, which was perfect for her American Eagle ad. I mean, I couldn't care less. I don't think it was racially motivated. It wasn't some stupid Nazi white supremacist thing. It was a play on the word jeans. She didn't say my jeans are better than your jeans. She said I like my jeans. I mean, it was so stupid. I think that everybody's fishing for things that aren't there. You know what I mean? They think they're going to do this gotcha and oh my God, these people are so awful, but they're just people.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. What were you giggling about?
And I was just thinking because you're saying that like you're like this is Nazi. I just think of this one clip from Breaking Bad with where he's going like, oh, Heil Hitler. Like,
oh, hi Hitler.
Hold on, I'll try and find it real quick. I'll send it.
Who was doing it? What character?
Jesse Pinkman, Aaron Paul.
Oh yeah. Oh, hail Hitler, bitch. Oh yeah. Okay, I get you. No, it's kind of funny that people today are just they're the teams, and if you're not on their team, then they're gonna cancel you. Which I mean, there's obviously extremists that you should probably stay away from. But back to Sydney Sweeney, I
Yeah.
just think that her boyfriend Scooter Braun is weird. I don't know why nobody's talking about that, and what is up with her freaking older men. Sh- That's just weird to me. Even though you said you just read statistically, but I do think that statistically would be women who don't have,
I mean,
they want to be taken care
that's
of.
like 18 to 30. I mean, here's the thing. You say that. I think that's. I mean, biologically, like that's kind of just a thing where it's like, hey, like a woman would rather probably be taken care of, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
I
existed
think
for
I think
thousands of
truthfully,
years.
I think they don't want to admit it because there's so many girls that are feminists now. They're like, oh my God, no way, I want to have my own. But I think that coming from me personally, who used to be that feminist, I always wanted to have children. I always wanted to be married. My friends they talk you out of it like you're dumb. Like you should, that's the stupidest thing that you'd want to do if you're a halfway intelligent woman. And I think that's a bad thing on society because I think that women suppress it. There was some country singer that just came out with a song called Playground. And in the song, she's a beautiful woman. She's talking about that her biological clock is ticking and she chose a career instead of having children. And she's worried that that might have passed, and she's scared that she might not have the husband and the children because she chose a career first and that's not really what she wanted. And I just think that most women are lied to is what I'm trying to say. I think you're correct. I think they do want somebody to take care of them. I think they would like it to be able to focus on their children. And there's some women that would be like pulling their hair out, and we know some of these people. I'm not going to name it, but look, I'm doing better not naming people. But I'm just saying that I think the majority of women probably do. But again, I'm going back to Sydney Sweeney. She's got her own career,
Yeah,
she's got enough money.
She's got, but yeah, kind of what I was gonna loop around there too, is that I mean, you could have your own career, you could have your own money, but at the same time, it's sort of like there's some things where it's like biologically, like this person is strong, this person is, they're well put together, this person is mature, whatever you wanna say,
Yeah.
which kind of gives like inklings of, hey, they're probably like a good partner, a good fit, right? That's just like that's how your body has all those little micro sensors that are like, is this good, is this bad, whatever. And I mean, that's just kind of how it works, right?
Yeah. The name of the girl, I sit in parks. It's Kelsey Ballerini.
I think I've heard of her before.
Yeah, she's really cute. She's a really cute chick too. But Sydney Sweeney is like, again, it's not like Scooter Braun is a really good character, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I don't know him personally. I don't know anything. But if you have a multitude of people that he represented leaving him and saying that it was bad vibes, bad mojo, he's an asshole, blah, 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 he's a bully.
He's a freak, he's a weirdo.
I think that I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, you caught on,
Anyway,
you caught on.
I did. That I think that you might want to listen to that. I mean, obviously she'll learn, and I think that he's probably jumping off her coattails, not her jumping off his, obviously, my personal opinion. But I hope that she's smarter than that. I mean, she sounded like in that interview, sweeping back to full circle, she was pretty good in how she answered those questions. She just kind of looked at the chick like, back off, lady. If I have something to say, I will say it. I have I have my own platform. Yeah, she has her own platform. She shouldn't have to use stupid GQ. Shouldn't have to say like, oh, now that I'm here, I better tell everybody I apologize. Please forgive me. Nobody should, and a true journalist shouldn't ask things like that, especially if they're entertainment journalists. You know what I mean? It's not like Oprah. It's not like you're. It's not like you're on that kind of thing. It's GQ, for God's sakes. Give me a break, lady. But yeah, I don't know why nobody's talking about who she's dating. They're all talking about this interview, which I understand. But I want to talk about Scooter Braun because he's weird, and I don't know why she's with him. But it's an odd couple. But let's see, who knows? That's all I have to say about it. That's all that's in the news. Well, there's lots of stuff in the news, but yeah, that one chick, going back to, men, maybe she thinks that a man will take care of the kids. That singer, I think that Kelsey Ballerina's I Sit in Parks, it was kind of a sad song because she's actually talking about that you feel pressure to be the woman that does it all, but you're going to lose a lot too.
Yeah.
And then you're going to second guess yourself. It was a sad song, and I felt that because, like, I had you quite late. And I, too, was like that woman that I was like, oh, should I wait? Should I wait? You think you're told you can wait as long as you want, but you can't.
Reminds me of the story of that one lady who she's like, I'm going to be a girl boss babe over here. And she froze her eggs. And then because it's experimental technology, when they open them back up, they're like, yeah, they're like...
They're gone.
They're gone, man.
Yeah, I mean, and some people probably nowadays it's a little bit better, but still, I mean, it's just, there's a reason why you have that biological part, and it's really sad because a lot of women actually nowadays, and I don't know if it's because of stuff in our food and chemical and estrogen overloads.
They're putting chemicals in the water.
Oh my God. But these women are going through perimenopause in their early 30s. They're not being able to have babies. Like, their eggs are drying up in their early 30s. So it comes down to, really, there's a window of time. And I'm sorry, but look at your aunties. I have sisters that are in their 40s and having, like, a careers after they've had their kids, and it's fine. And they're living
all I'm saying,
and they're young enough to be with their grandbabies too.
To not go off too much trail, because we're kind of going off a bit.
Yeah.
And it, like, you can have your career really whenever you want, but you can only have kids for a certain amount of time.
Exactly. That's the point. But Sydney Sweeney and this guy, I think he's too old for her. And he's a creep.
Yeah. I mean, mainly, I don't think there's any issue. Let's say it was, like, a really nice dude. Like, let's say, like, someone like Keanu Reeves or something, like, super duper nice dude. I don't think...
Well, he's way too old for her, too.
Well,
yeah,
I'm making a point.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like, it's like whatever, right? I think the issue is that this guy just seems like a bad person. I think that's more of
he's there's something off about him. And I think there's something not truthful about him. He's a user is what I want to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, like, I feel like that is more of a pressing issue than, oh, he's too old, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because...
Well, he's just creepy because he's old and a user. It's the whole package is what I'm trying to say. And that's when, everybody's talking about her ad and all this other stuff, but I don't know why anybody's not talking about
that's what I'm saying,
her
is
boyfriend.
Age is like a multiplier, right? Let's say he's not bad at all. There's nothing for it to multiply off of. It's like, it's neutral, it's fine. But if someone is actually a bad person, then it becomes multiplier of, hey, this is weirder. Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because otherwise it has no
anyway.
issue. But I think
that's all
about
I wanted to say.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Anything else you wanted to say besides your little I'm a weirdo?
Yeah. Don't sing that stuff.
I sing horrible.
Well, because no copyright and stuff. Because
I know. Oh, that's right. I always forget about
sometimes stuff like that. They'll strike it. Like if they hear like enough of a tinge. I've seen it before. But no, I don't really got anything.
You don't got nothing.
I got nothing.
Nothing, honey. All right.
We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.